Okay, I just want to make a short video about the Arcane Season 2 teaser. Oh my god. So it seems like they're not giving us too much, right? We got Singed in a chair, delirious, hooked up with a bunch of bloody tubes to a deep breathing, growling, snarling Warwick overhead, and then that's it. But I think that actually tells us a lot. So first of all, spoiler, I think most people know, Warwick is Vander, and also we see Singed here holding and caressing a locket. We don't see whose picture is inside the locket here, but we do see it over here at the end of Season 1. It appears to be a young woman, and we can put two and two together here.
I too once had a daughter.
So that, plus Vander being alive, I think they're telling us that parenting, taking care of someone you love, is going to be a central subject matter of Season 2. We will undoubtedly learn more about Singed and his daughter, the whole backstory there, and then we'll see the topic explored through Vander and Vi and Jinx, and then we'll definitely see it also through Vi and Jinx themselves. And then remember, Kate's mom is on the chopping block, so there's that parent-child relationship too, maybe Heimerdinger and Victor as well, and then Melon and Bessa will 100% see, and Bessa was also just announced as a new champion, so I think expecting more from that relationship, that's a pretty safe bet. Okay, and also we can't only look at the teaser itself. Arcane tweeted out the video with the line, "a nightmarish augmentation." It's a really interesting choice of words. You gotta wonder about nightmarish, like, yeah, your dead father coming back to terrorize you as a werewolf monster. That is very much living in a nightmare. The aftermath of this for Kate and the war that's coming, that is for sure a nightmare as well. But augmentation is what interests me more. The idea of something changing but with some connotation of being added to, and then combine that with nightmarish means it's bad in some way. That feels very fitting as a central motif to follow Season 1's motif of change. People changing, relationships changing, mutation, Silco's monster thing. But in Season 1, it was the change that happens over time as the result of trauma. Here, remember in the AMA, when asked to sum up Season 2 in one word, Christian said war, Alex said Rubicon, as in crossing the Rubicon, i.e. point of no return, leading up to a war. Season 1 was about unavoidable change due to the passage of time. In other words, change due to the events of the past. I'm wondering if Season 2 is going to be about necessary change due to the pressures of the future. How wartime changes people, changes societies, twists them into this new version of themselves that they feel they have to be, change towards a positive goal in their minds, living another day, achieving victory over people trying to destroy you. It's people choosing to change, wanting to change in order for something, as opposed to the I have to accept the reality of what happened kind of change that dominates Season 1.
Things changed when you left. I changed. You did what you had to do to survive.
Jinx seems to be already on that path by the end of Season 1. Victor already has tension with that path. Heimerdinger we saw heading in that direction. And I could definitely see this topic shaping Jace's arc in relation to the war and being Mel's central dilemma with politics and her mom. Keegan for sure is going to face this kind of choice, especially depending on what happens to her mom. And Vi too in aligning herself with Kate. And then it seems like Singed has always been on this path of augmentation, necessary change towards a positive goal. And now we see war transforming Vander the pacifist into a literal monster who's stronger than ever. I'm hoping we're going to see some really interesting type of choice there. Another thing to note is that this is the first real teaser of Season 2, and it's kind of unexpected for me that they chose to show us Singed and Vander here. We know that war is coming, it's going to dominate everything. I'm kind of surprised they didn't choose to show us something about that, like something about Noxus, or something relating to the final moments of Season 1, choosing to focus on the nightmarish augmentation with our dark parents. That's exciting to me because of the more personal scope that implies. It's evidence of Arcane's strong commitment to focusing on relationships and character, even with the plot literally blowing up into something bigger, undoubtedly. The depth of their characters and the relationships is what we all love about the show already, and they have that at the forefront of their Season 2 promotions. That's exciting to me. Last note here, Amanda's one word for Season 2 was forgiveness, and it's not directly related to what we're seeing here, but it made me realize that Singed was one of the few characters in Season 1 who we really were never made to feel sympathetic to in any way. Mostly because he was barely in the season, his name wasn't even mentioned a single time, but the fact that he's the big first reveal centerpiece here, A, that seems to imply that he's a main character of Season 2, and then B, if forgiveness is a central theme, and we know how Arcane's themes go super wide and super deep for every main character. I am so excited to see Singed get super duper humanized and to have scenes about him and his daughter that make me cry. That is going to be so amazing. I'm not quite as excited for a year of having to say Singed's daughter. Gotta be like the hardest name in history to make possessive. But yeah, anyway, that's all I got for now. Sunday I am dropping for that. Stay tuned for more Arcane content when more stuff drops about the new season, and thanks for watching.